for me, the difference between leadership and management, there's a really good example that I use when I speak with clients, and that's the Roman army. You have the centurion, so you have a century of men, about 80 to 100 men. The centurion stands at the front right corner and he leads it. And his second in command is the optio. He stands at the back and he has a sword pushing all of the people forward. Now, if the centurion does a great job of leading, people will follow him.
Okay.
If he doesn't do a great job of leading, they're still moving forward, but it requires a lot more prodding with the sword at the back.
That's true.
And who wants to do that job? I mean,
Right.
you're not going to be popular, and the people are not going to like it. Frustrating, demotivating, stressful, and lead better.
That's true.
Create belief, inspire people. And the approach I really use is what I call FAST.
Okay.
And this is about focus, knowing what success looks like and being clear about that. Accountability, we have to be accountable, know who's going to do the work, but also as leaders, we have to be accountable. We have to own the outcome. We're accountable for success. And the more we are accountable, the more people will be accountable. I never smoked because I only had enough money for beer or cigarettes, and I chose beer. Bad boy.
I'm with you on that. High five, right? Yeah.
on Merlot. But my parents used to smoke, and they would tell my sisters, "Don't smoke; it's bad for you."
Right. I understand.
That doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, be accountable, be the role model of how you want the people to be. And then simplicity. Keep things as simple as possible. The simpler we can keep it, the more people can understand. The more they understand, the more they'll believe. The more they believe, the more motivated and inspired they're going to be. And then the last part is transparency. You need to know, if you want to lose 10 pounds in 10 weeks, you need to know how much you weigh today, you need to know what the target is, and you need to measure yourself every week to see whether you're moving towards that target.
Exactly, because along the way, I mean, and it's like that in life, I mean, you need to monitor yourself so that you can make changes if you need to.
Or you could pluck defeat from the jaws of success. One of the stories I tell people about, because I don't want to give people the impression that I've only ever been successful. That's not true.
For me either, no.
But when I ran my first marathon, I did it in 5 hours plus. And when I did my fourth marathon, I wanted to do it in under 5 hours. And I was running in Athens of the original marathon, from Marathon to Athens.
That's incredible.
Finishing in the Olympic Stadium. Great. And I thought, if you're going to break 5 hours, this is the venue to do it.
Yes.
And I trained for it, and it's more uphill than other marathons because it's the original course. They didn't plan it flat. They went the way the race was. And I knew what I needed to do, and I had transparency. I had an iPhone that was telling me every minute, this is how long you've taken, this is how far you've gone, this is how fast you've gone. And after 4 hours and a quarter, I was on target. I only had 3 miles to go, and I'm running 12 minutes a mile. Tired, but I'm now clearly going to break the record. But my iPhone died.
Oh no, and then what happened?
So I had no music. That's bad.
Oh, that is bad.
You need that Eye of the Tiger.
No. Is that your song of choice?
It's impossible to run slower when Eye of the Tiger comes on. It's like, oh, I have to
there you go.
now. And so I had no music, which was a downer, but I also didn't know how fast I was running. And I use a technique called Galloway, where you run for 3 minutes, walk for a minute. And now I'm having to count to 60 in my head while I'm walking.
Yes.
And 182 while I'm running. And I'm worn out. It's 80 degrees. So I'm not getting that right. So my pace is a little bit off. And as we come down the final, you come down a hill past the embassies, there's about 3,000 people. I high-fived all of them.
Oh, did you really? Yeah.
I'm going to break 5 hours.
Right.
This is the Athens, and I'm high-fiving.
Yes.
Come around the corner, and there's the Olympic Stadium, and it's a horseshoe, and you run in, built in 1896 for the first Olympics.
That's incredible.
So I ran in, crossed the line in 5 hours and 9 seconds.
No. 9
really?
Seconds,
yeah. Because I like that transparency.
Yes.
I couldn't see.
Yes.
Another 45 minutes, could I have found 9 seconds? I could have skipped the grande latte at Starbucks, maybe.
Right, exactly.
I could have maybe just high-fived every other person. But I didn't know, so
They'd feel left out, though.
they would have done. Yeah, I feel happy. My good karma because I high-fived people, but I failed by 9 seconds because I just lacked transparency.
That's interesting. That's a great story.